What is up? This is your boy Anecdotal, and today there is a new code, man. You don't have a lot of time, so make sure to use it right away the second you see this video. TSH WHM DVD. So the strongest hero, the World Hero Mission characters came out. The DVD also came out on Blu-ray. That's what that was all about. I forgot to post this when going over all the World Hero Mission characters, but back to a regularly scheduled program of hero rating. So yeah, guys, if you like the code, make sure to share it, man. As long as you're in the NA servers, like, give it to everybody. Right now, it's all about hero rating for the homie Denki. So actually, while I was going back doing my hero rating with the one, the only, the permeable Mirio, I realized, hey, I should probably go ahead, backtrack, and do hero rating with all these other characters I have yet to do it on. It was a very good litmus test for me to figure out how strong a character is. And then, of course, the other one is taking them into AA and seeing if your character ends up getting kicked in AA. Sometimes it doesn't matter what BP you got. Some characters just, they're looked down upon. And we got to see that Mirio was actually way stronger than I thought he was. And Denki is also one of those people. So let's go ahead. Let's take him. You already saw I put the best possible cards on him, the exact same way that I put the best possible cards on Mirio. So as far as cards go, everything is the same. Of course, the build is going to be a little bit different because they have different kits. Let's see what we can do. Now, with Mirio, my homie S, the most premier Denki player I know in my alliance, has given me the biggest advice of not using his ult. And that happens to be true for pretty much every character nowadays, except for like Hulks. So it's all about using the Q and charging up your skills for using that Q by just doing everything. So yeah, it's a button mash, man. You want to use your W. Once the Q is available, you use the Q. When the Q is up again, you use the Q. When the E is there, use it so that you can go ahead and work everything into your Q. Of course, one of the things that is really going to make things easy is having my All Might. Now, if you didn't know, All Might kind of sucks everyone in around the vicinity, and it really helps because most people in the game do single target damage. Those who don't are actually very useful, though their damage might not be super high. So there's like a pro and a con to most skills like that, unless of course, you know, you're All Might. But even then, even though it covers like a huge area, the damage like accumulates slowly. See right here, all three of them running down the line, but because I have All Might, they're all bunched together, and now my attacks could hit everybody. That W, that's AoE, will hit everyone around him. That E doesn't, and so does that Q. So everything really works out. 12 seconds. Even though that says like you get 3 stars at 60 seconds, if you're not able to stop those 3 from running, they will get to that finish line and have you lose before that 60-second timer. So that's a little bit of BS right there. But as you can see, man, Denki is actually flying through this. And if you're wondering, man, why you have such a low BP, I say it every hero rating video. Make sure you go back, man. Go ahead and try your luck on hero rating. You don't know how much stronger you have gotten. And for me, I don't remember when the last time I ended up going to hero rating and using Denki. But man, I'm already like 100k BP plus on Denki. I believe he was, what, level 90 or 100? I went through this thing where I wanted to make everybody's level 100 because it looked nice. Even though you only need to take every one of your characters to level 90 to unlock everything that you need to. So to get all of your skills, you only need to get to 90. And why that's important is because you can max up all of their skills. And once that happens and you unlock their skills to be max at level 20, I believe, you can then start putting in crystals to further increase the BP of not only your singular character, but your account as a whole. But of course, make sure to use your best crystals on the characters that you plan on using the most. And definitely focus on at least 9 and at minimum 6 very good characters. That way you can do your versus super co-op and your Warzone co-op. But yeah, man, Denki right now is really killing it. It's a little bit annoying here, but if you time his Q, it's kind of like it's an iframe, basically. It's an invincibility frame where you can't get hurt. Same thing kind of happens, I feel, when you do the W. I feel like you do get hurt, but instead of invincibility, it's more like a super armor thing where the skill goes off, you will get damaged, but you're not going to get knocked out, which is making Denki really valuable for doing hero rating. And remember, when you do hero rating, you up everybody. Now, I was a little off there because his hammer just kept hitting me, but I'm pretty sure all I need to do is play a little bit more intelligently and time him. And while I say that, I'm getting hammered by my dude. All right, let's see what I got, man. All right, we got the dodge. We're gonna do regular attacks. We're gonna get ready. Oh, dude. All right, I could have swore, but whatever. Let's go. Let's go. All right, got my attacks. Yo, what is this range, man? Man, I forgot how annoying this guy was when you're not using like super OP characters. All right, so I gotta watch out for his range. I'm gonna stay far. Oh, look at that. I got the nice proc. I got Game Start going heavy, working on that penetration. If you didn't know, penetration is actually very good for this particular stage because this guy has a huge amounts of shielding. We're going to go ahead and start that over. You know what? You guys got to see all of it, man. You guys got to see it when I fail because, man, sometimes it's not easy. If I was S-Man, I probably would have been done in 10 seconds. But I'm not. And we're going to have to go through learning how to dodge. Boom, baby. All right, I was hoping I would actually get the dodge close enough. But yeah, this guy's hammer is super annoying. Here we go. We use the iframe on the Q. And boom, we're going to just keep dodging. We're going to attack from a distance, wait for some cooldown to happen, and dodge. All right, guys. I was like mid-roll. Count this game. Just count it. You know? All right, and he's going to go for the wall-up. I'm going to go for the iframe. Going to keep attacking. Pouring it on. Hopefully I can get rid of the shield. Yes, okay, the shield is gone. He's been guard broken. It's done. That's how you do. Alrighty then. I also feel like, 40 seconds exactly. I'm so happy I don't have to do that over again. But 40 seconds, just did it. Listen, also, if you get 2 stars, there's nothing wrong with getting 2 stars and going and getting more stars on the next few stages. This stage right here is a straight DPS check. So hopefully I can use the Qs intelligently here. Boom. So that I don't have... Oh, wow. His damage is actually really high up here. Yeah, it's great when you're not being attacked. Oh, I should have waited. All right. So again, I wanted to try to use the Q to work as an iframe. But, you know, I'm not a pro gamer over here. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, perfect dodge. Holla at your boy. 17 left. All right. I also got his EX cards going in. I got hit with that one. I can only get hit one more time, but I'm actually going to rush to finish this with the Q, and I did. Boom. All right. Barely had to dodge anything. I think I used the Q to escape some of his waves. Now, if you don't know, you could actually time his attacks. They happen every 8 seconds. They tell you that in the upper left corner, and you could just memorize the timing by looking on the upper right timer. It's always at the same time that everything goes off. Now here, I don't plan to have any issues. I'll even use my ult for this occasion because they're all invisible. Also, if you didn't see my video with Mirio doing hero rating, spoiler alert, Jiro is whack. I thought Jiro would be so helpful for this stage and you could just like fly past everything as long as you have Jiro. But nah, man, that active card, honestly, I'm gonna fuse it. I don't care, man. Listen, if you use Jiro to like a really good effect, you tell me how you did it, all right? And you tell me how impactful Jiro is as an active card. But for me, it was useless. I thought it was gonna be great. I thought it was gonna help me in super co-op every time I face Froppy, which like technically it should. Anytime Froppy is invisible, somehow the AI should be using Jiro and then it'd be stunned. But it's not that helpful, man. So honestly, dude, just use whatever other active cards you have, and possibly I'd say fuse Jiro, but maybe wait for some of the comments down below. Maybe someone else knows something I don't. I'm not gonna make believe like I know everything, but for me, I don't find Jiro very interesting at all or helpful. So yeah, well, boom, as you can see, 54 hero rating complete, and that's three nodes. That means 15 attack, 15 defense, 90 HP, just because I decided to go back and do my thing with Denki. Yeah, boy. So make sure that you had go back and you try your luck. Let's see if I'm going to get any luck with this summon right here. Let's go. S, and that was a perfect S, by the way. Oh, and I got Denki. Ah, look at that. If you like this video, man, make sure to like it, share it with anybody from the MHA community. And of course, don't forget to make yourself known. Comment down below and use the code quickly. Peace.